Hello, hello, yes, ciao. I want to dispel some myths. There was a book that was an eye-opener. It is, I had in Italian as part of I speak English, as you can hear. Is the the English name is Talent is Overrated. Well, I tell you that it's true. For the most part, what we do is the result of what we've been doing up to now. There are two or three things that I do, and I would say um, the only domain where I think talent plays a significant role is athletics and all these things. But I tell you, for the most part, even in athletics, uh, uh, people who um, believe this false myth that you need to be born a singer, you need to have a talent to play musical instrument or to speak languages. Bullshit. I don't have a talent for singing and I can sing. I don't think I have a specific talent for languages, and I'm speaking English right now. Okay, you can say, well, you have been exposed to English since I was a child, but I don't want to brag, but borokina milolini kakitelini katerine glossamu, and daxita milotora feneto dine glossamu, ala denine posta ematha. I've just said that I can speak Greek, and Greek is not my language. Pause. How come I learned? We can learn everything. You can learn singing. Everybody can sing. Everybody can drive a car. They don't say, well, you have no talent for, in order to drive cars. It's very rare. 99% of people get a driving license and they can drive. Why? Because there is not a false myth that people can't drive. Because most of people can drive. Most of people can write and read. Why? Because we take for granted that everybody can write, everybody can read, and everybody can drive. Unless they have a specific condition. Well, the same goes for singing. The same goes for speaking a language that is not your first language. People who can do that have been doing the right things that you haven't. Do not chalk it to talent. Well, that's a sorry excuse for not trying hard, for not believing in yourself. Given the right time of the right practice, workout, whatever. Given the right time and the right practice, you will learn mostly any fucking thing. I couldn't understand French. Now I cannot speak French well because I haven't been speaking a long time, but tell you, I learned French in 1992 almost to a native speaker level. And it was my breakthrough. If you believe you can do anything. I haven't played this instrument. I have played. I didn't play this instrument until 2 years ago and 2 years and 2 months ago. Now I play a busk and people give me money not because they pity me, because believe you me, in Italy they don't give money for that, and they give is very rare, but because I can sing and I muddle through my strumming. Why? Because I do not let myself limit I don't let myself limit myself. It's the situation, it's the external life that uh, gives me some obstacles to overcome. And mostly, for the most part, you overcome them. If you cannot overcome them, well, you're on a fucking good level. Because when you're on a fucking good level, everything becomes more and more difficult. And you should be satisfied. You're on a fucking bloody good level. So where I see people, no, I can't sing. Well, you can't sing because you haven't tried hard enough, because you haven't read, sorry, you haven't read the right stuff. You haven't been doing the right stuff. The right stuff. Before starting anything, just read the right stuff. Have a program. You should know what's what, know your ropes, your ABCs, lay your ground, and forge ahead. That's the idea. Don't let fucking jealous, envious people tell you you cannot do that. You try hard enough. If you don't achieve, you have developed some kind of fortitude, a strong character. Because when you do something in life, it's not a given you will succeed if it doesn't depend on you. I mean, I can be a good singer, unless I'm very an exceptional singer, maybe I don't find my way. And that doesn't depend on me. But for what is in my scope depends on me. I should not be afraid. Let's not be afraid of facing new things, taking up new hobbies, activities, whatever. So I speak about that because in my whatever I do, I mean what I do, not whatever I do, I face a lot of lack of self-confidence, and I mean, don't just not saying I'm good and you're good. No, it's not just telling yourself you're good when you're not, but telling yourself if you do the right stuff and you are ready to do that, you will succeed in 99% of the cases. And that's a fact. And you will see that for in most cases you will be even better than you expect. Tell you that in time you develop a new appetite. But if I had seen 2 years ago what I can do now concerning the way I sing, the way I strum, the way I speak Greek, I would say, wow! Now I don't say that. It's normal. People want more and more. But let's hold up a course where we just are in the middle between satisfaction for what we've been doing and thirst for new things. That's the good tension, like you have in a string. There is in a string. You have the good tension, not too much, not too little. So sometimes people get discouraged because they want too much in the short run, and maybe they don't have high expectations on the long run. You have to maximize, streamline your process for learning. Okay? but you cannot overcome the physical, the mental limits given the present way of learning. Everything is according to our level. Maybe in 10 years time people can learn a foreign language on a native speaker level in 1 year. Not nowadays, but you can achieve a pretty good level in 1 year. And so let's do what you can do according to our ways of learning. But you should know our ways of learning. You should read and discriminate what is bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit online, mainly when it comes to languages, less when it comes to singing. I see good videos where people teach how to sing. But when it comes to languages, everybody is entitled, so to speak their mind. Too bad their mind is wrong. You see the results. You have overachievers and underachievers, and there are not normal achievers, which are we, common people. Not the linguists, not the moderns, people who are normal. They're not stupid, they don't devote 99% of their waking time to learning foreign languages because we have better fish to fry. I have music, I have sport, maybe you have a girlfriend or boyfriend. There are priorities. I don't say it's wrong, but most of the people don't have languages as priorities or don't have singing. So decide, what is the level I want to achieve? How much time do I have? How much money do I have to invest on lessons or on buying books or methods or whatever online? And then buckle down and do it. And don't get discouraged, because there are moments where you're frustrated, you want more. That's the moment you or everybody makes a difference. People who are good are people who forge ahead, don't get discouraged, have confidence in themselves, and they say, okay, I cannot do that. Let's try another approach. Let's see other videos. Let's see if there are other ideas and tips on how to overcome this. And believe you me, on YouTube, there's a lot of stuff, of videos. Watch the videos you think it's more authoritative, more reliable, and work on that. And work a lot. Don't try one time for guitar or singing and say, well, I'm not able, for Christ's sake. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. You know how much time professional players who play guitar, the violin, have been devoting to their instrument in order to be that good. You know how much time, much money they invested or their parents invested on that. Believe you me, if you had the same amount of time under your belt, the same amount of good lessons, you would be probably like they are. Maybe even better. Goodbye.